What would you think if one day the woman that you love most, such as your mother, sister, or younger sister, had to face inappropriate treatment and become a victim of abuse? What would you feel about that? Would you feel angry, sad, or even helpless? We need to realize that such incidents are not something far removed from our lives. They are real and they happen all around us, often closer than we think. Let me introduce myself. I'm Siti Najmatul Masruchin, a second semester English Literature Study Program at Institut Prima Bangsa Cirebon. Today, I want to invite all of us here to reflect once more on how crucial gender equality is in creating a more peaceful and more prosperous world. We live in reality wherein cases of harassment and violence against women are continued to occur. From verbal harassments dismissed as a joke to domestic violence perpetrated by those closest to them. By hearing this case, women who should feel safe inside, they live in fear. Because some women are still afraid to speak up, afraid to move freely, and even afraid to be themselves. According to United Nations Women's Report, more than half of murders of women are committed by family members or intimate partners. This means that the place that should be the safest place can actually be the most dangerous one for them. However, this issue isn't just about numbers, but it is about how we view one another as a human being. Often without realizing it, women are objectified. There are some people made the butt of jokes, made women as a subject of comments, or even used as means of social validations so that someone can appear cool in the social circles. Yet, if we're honest, that such a behavior doesn't demonstrate strength, but rather lack of empathy. I'm still wondering, why must women be the ones of objectified? Why must women respect for others to be sacrificed for the sake of social acceptance? This is where the importance of gender equality education lies. This is not only for women, but this is also for everyone. Because equality isn't about who is superior, but it is about how every individual is treated fairly and with dignity. This education must be instilled from an early age, not merely as a knowledge, but as a core value of mutual respect, of not normalizing demeaning behavior, and having a courage to speak up when witnessing injustice. More than that, we also need to build awareness of importance of self-control, which is the ability to think before acting, to understand the line between joking and hurting, and to realize that every word and every action has consequences, because none of us has the right to belittle others, just let alone to be accepted in a certain environment. Gender equality also means creating equal opportunities for women to thrive, to contribute, to take on roles in various aspects of life without any unfair restrictions. Within the framework of the United Nations to SDG Chapter 5, gender equality is not merely as a goal, but the foundation of creating inclusive, safe, and sustainable society. However, change will not occur to policies itself. Change will begin the way we think, the way we speak, and the way we treat one another. Let's start with the small things. Start with not normalizing demeaning jokes, speaking up when we see injustice, and fostering an environment of mutual respect. Because ultimately, a world safe for women is not an option, but this is a necessity, and the care we instill today will determine what kind of future we will leave behind. Because the future where the people we love can live without fear. The future where every individual without exceptions has equal opportunities to grow and to thrive. Now, the question is no longer whether this is important or not, but whether we are ready to care and be the part of the change. I'm Siti Najmatul. Thank you. Wow.